Hey everybody, Crystal Katsuna here. Today it was going to be a special little treat for you. Um, I was going to do another eating video, and I was going to, well, isn't technically eating, it's mostly drinking, but it's not booze, for one thing. It's just soda. In hindsight, it probably wasn't a great idea because after I drank all that stuff, I got really burpy, but it kind of like settled down now, so I'm not as burpy as I was. Um, but I bought these sodas. I go to the store like every other week because in this side of the store there's our local bank chain, which is the closest to our house. And I had been there a couple times, but this time I was looking for a chilled like Sprite or something like that to drink with lunch that I had while I was out. And I saw this section was at the end of the aisle and it has all these sodas in it. It has like the regular like 7 Up, Sprite, Pepsi, Coke, etc. But they had these extra things. They had these other sodas that were pretty neat that had different flavors and everything like that. And when I first did the episode, I was going through just like always and tried I checked the camera before. I checked the voice or the audio. It worked fine. So I went to try it or check back on it and it had no audio. So I'm like, so I tried everything. I tried restarting the computer, did all this other stuff. Had to actually pull out the webcam that has the microphone on it for it to show up as audio. So I don't know why it's not showing up as audio through the laptop anymore, but it was a shitty microphone anyway. But hopefully it doesn't mess up my video capture like it was doing for some reason. But anyway, the reason why I'm still going to do a video because I give you videos every other day, but it's not going to be a regular like tasting video because I already tasted everything. I already know what it tastes like. I already know what it's going to taste like. So I don't want to like do a fake tasting when I've already tasted it. So I'm just going to give you my initial reaction. Sorry, there's nothing to react to anymore, but I'm gonna give you like my review, I guess you could say, on these sodas that I bought. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different sodas here. Um, and I tried each and every one of them. Some were better than others, but of course, with everything, there's the good and the bad. So I'll go through each and every one and give kind of like a little description of them. This is going to be probably a really short video because I've already been trying to do this two other times other than the first failure. So it's going to be short because I still have to edit and upload. So sorry if it's short, but the gaming videos will start up again as normal on Monday. Or this is going to be up on Monday. So Wednesday, there'll be a game instead of eating. So the first soda that I got, or saw, is called Snake River Sarsaparilla. Now, Snake River Sarsaparilla, you think it sounds something like fancy. It's just root beer. That's all it is. Sarsaparilla is a fancy name for root beer. It smells like root beer, tastes like root beer, but it's not really good root beer. It's like if you went to like the Dollar Tree or the 99-cent store or even got a store brand of root beer and brought it home, it's kind of like that. It has no really distinct, anything that makes it stand out from any other kind of root beer. It's like that's it. That's what you get. You get root beer. It smells like root beer, tastes like root beer, so it must be root beer. Like there's like one that's out there that's called Dad's root beer. It's kind of like that. I mean, it's not super carbonated. It's not, or maybe like Mug or A&W or something like that. But it's just basic root beer. It's not anything special. But if you want to like grab a whole bunch of different kinds of root beers and then be like, hey, I want to try all these different root beers and then like give like a scale of good to bad, then you can grab that one and try it yourself. Next one I got was this one that's called Frosty Blue Cream Soda. It reminded me of some kind of candy that I can't place in soda form. It's kind of like a blueberry-esque type flavor. And it has a Santa Claus on it, so it's kind of make it like it's a Christmas type soda, but I've never seen this in any kind of Christmas. Unless I'm mistaken, it looks like in some kind of movie or something, which could have been, but I doubt it. The other one that I bought is called Cock and Bull, It's a very, very strong ginger soda. When I tried it or opened it, it's got a very strong ginger smell to it, and it's very, very strong. So if you're a very big fan of ginger, then go ahead and have it. They have this recipe on the back for a thing called Moscow Mule, which is an alcoholic thing. You put vodka with lime juice and ice cubes with the ginger beer, and drop in some squeezed lime, and you have a Moscow Mule. So there's a recipe for that if you want to try that. But it's not alcoholic. None of these are alcoholic. They're just sodas. The next one is called Choco Fizz. It looks like it would be really, really good. It smells like a Tootsie Roll, but it tastes horrible. So avoid at all costs. Do not buy this. Do not waste $2 on this soda, because even though it smells really, really good, it tastes like crap. It tastes disgusting. It's like it's just nasty. So like avoid it like the plague, basically. Um like when I first smelled it, it smells like chocolate. It smells like a Tootsie Roll, and I'm like pretty excited because chocolate. I mean, a lot of people like chocolate. I'm not really a big fan of chocolate, but what you think, it tastes really, really good. So I poured like maybe about that much into the glass, because I have this glass sitting here, and I poured about like this much into the glass, and I'm like, I tried one sip of it, and I poured the rest back into the bottle, because I'm like, nope, I'm not even gonna attempt to try and drink the rest of that. So avoid that one. The next one that I did was called, it's a Shirley Temple, um, and it has a cherry on the back of the label, so it's cherry-esque. It's not like real like heavy artificial cherry. It doesn't taste like medicine. It doesn't taste like cherry Kool-Aid. It doesn't taste like really anything like out there that's cherry, but it has like, I guess, a cherry like infusion in it, because it's not straight cherry, it's just cherry like, but it's really super sweet. So that's why because it says kids like it, so that's why they like it, because it's super sweet. But I tried a little bit of it. I had, again, about that much in the glass, and I tried it, but I had to pour the rest back in there because it was like way too sweet, and I couldn't like really handle it not that much. Then the last two ones that I did were these two. The limited edition 1893 Pepsi Cola drinks that they have out. The one that I liked the best was this one here, because it tastes basically just like regular Pepsi, but it's kind of like, um, it's like heavier, I guess you could say. Like regular Pepsi is kind of light, but like when you put like all the ingredients, because it's like cola nut extract, malt flavor, dark brown malt flavor, aromatic bitters, sparkling water, and real sugar. So it's just kind of like a heavier version of that. And this here is just ginger cola. It's just like ginger infused Pepsi. But the one thing that I haven't done is do like a suicide. I think that's what it's called. Like like you mix all the sodas together in one. Probably a really bad idea, but I'll probably puke. But it's like you pour together all the different flavors into one glass and drink it. So as a finale to that, I'll pour a little bit of every one of those into this thing, and probably end up throwing up. So I'll put a little bit of that one in there, and I'll put a little bit of the blue one in there. This is really, really bad idea. Um, put a little bit of the root beer one in there. I think it's like it's like suicide something when you put all the different flavors into one. Very little of the chocolate one, because the chocolate one is really horrible. When you go to like a fat convenience store, and they have those uh soda machines, and you get one like shot of each flavor. I think that's something suicide something. But that's what this is every little bit of every one of the things, and it looks like that, and it smells horrible. It smells chocolatey and soda-y, and I don't know, but that's what this is, and I'm going to do that as a finale to the end of this video. If if you if you feel sorry for me for drinking this, give my video a like and make sure to share with your friends. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll do all that other stuff that's down in the description below. And have a good day, everybody, because I probably won't after I drink this. It's not as bad as it could be, but that chocolate basically just like permeates the whole thing. I mean, it's basically tastes like chocolate, and I put very little of that in there, but tastes mostly like chocolate. So it's not as bad as it could have been, because everything kind of just melded together in the chocolate. Reigns supreme. So, again, thanks everybody, and I'll see everybody next time. Bye-bye.